One time for their mind, DJ.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough, all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle, hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough, all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle, hustle. Tick tock, make 'em body rock. Tops gon' drop, screaming red shot. Take a neck like that, time to give us our props. Heavily respected on the north and the side. If you got some guts, better leave it where it's at. Haters still give it back, 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 back. Boys couldn't see me coming down in the bins. Watch me drop the top, let my wig hit the wind. Chop, chop, on my face, pop, pop, make it play. Look at the wood rain, while I'm flipping streets, man. Too many way to navigate a player, haters get stitches. Bumping bitches, get you in a bad position. W-R-E, C-K, S-H, O-P. Won't let me love nobody else, man. That's the journey. Going down. I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle, hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle, hustle. I'ma come through, back in high school, rolling on my haters now. What you wanna do? When I'm so low, I'm in the game. Big body gripping, right, swinging like a lane. Watch the street fall, turn the edge crawl. 25 G's when I'm all to hit them all. All to hit the club, might be Oasis, Studio 4.
Or to make a makeup.
On legs, chopping on legs. The shots that break, every earn I respect. Cash a big check, knocked on my legs. This high take a neck, and we bout to act a mess.
Won't let me love nobody else. Go in the game too.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my
Yo.
don't knock my hustle, hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle, hustle.
Top drop, front hop, don't stop, jump, jump. Go to blaze when I'm rolling up your block. Heavy load, coming fast, out of control. Grab the mic, now it's time to explode. Let them know one little killer ain't no bullshit. A wig, still a few dealers, wish you see the nigga. I'm a player of the green, falling in the mix. Great tricks, little sick, all sprung on my dick. All shit, it don't stick. Real crumbs, the bricks. I let that boy stick, dead in the mix. But I hear the phone, everybody wanna get it, so I holla Joe. Call down in the jam, get your DSG said, get your bitch toe tag. If you make a player, man, bad news, travel fast. Come on. On the run, everything you got, son. Come back on your hunt, fucking with the things you got. Better have your shotgun, gotta shine like the sun. I'm a player, yeah. And I'm all about
good music, yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fade him down, DJ. Fade him down, DJ.
Yes.
Yes, man. Y'all didn't know there was the legendary group Wreck Shop, man.
Big shot.
R.I.P. man to the late and the great
Fat
Pat, man.
Yes, sir.
I was
Yes,
just looking on the social yesterday and I realized February 3rd was his death date.
That's crazy.
You know, the day that he, you know,
Yeah,
got
that's
out of
crazy.
here, you know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah, I always say it. If you know me, then you know that's my favorite artist. That nigga is the GOAT, was the GOAT, and gonna be the GOAT. I damn near want to fist fight about that. But
that's why I spent it for you. You see,
Appreciate
DJ's
it,
got to be in touch with
Appreciate
us.
it,
But
man.
thank y'all, man. Let's welcome these folks back, man,
Yeah,
to a
man.
fresh edition of the
edition.
Press Box, man. New edition.
Yeah.
Like you
and
said.
asterisk,
Asterisk.
trap talk.
You hear me? That's how we working, man. We got some sponsors tonight.
Yeah, you know we got a sponsor.
I
man.
always
We
got a sponsor, man.
tonight by CFS Income Tax. That is Chadwick Financial Solutions for all of your tax refund needs. If you're trying to get the maximum tax refund, holler at CFS. I mean, if you were 1099, if you was a contract work, whatever you did, if you know somebody and you about to carry their kids And then they gonna put all them receipts on there that you go holler at them folks, man. They not gonna do nothing illegal.
Nah, but they gonna get you right.
They gonna get the maximum amount of money. They gonna itemize everything in there to make it look like it's supposed to look. You can contact Chadwick Financial Solutions at 833-244-7323. Let me say it again. Slow down. 833-244-7323. That is Chadwick Financial Solutions. One more time for your mind. We are also sponsored by, I ain't trying to cut you.
No.
But we are also sponsored by the mobile bartender, man.
No.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
No.
What you got?
Just Chadwick Financial Solutions. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say.
Come on with it.
Like that wreck shop, right?
Yeah.
D-Wreck, right?
Yeah.
Third course,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
I don't believe Houston got the credit it was due until Screw
Mm-hmm. Breathe. Talk about it.
did what he did on the street level to impact Houston as a culture, because the Ghetto Boys definitely laid the foundation. But when Screw was doing what they was doing, if Fat Pat and Big Steve and who else? Big Mo.
Hog.
No, I'm talking about the one that's gone. Hog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Big Mellow.
If they had still been alive, it would not have went to Atlanta like it did. It would have been in Houston. But maybe this Travis Scott and these other ones, they gonna bring it on in, but I don't know. Ghetto Boys, the Screwed Up Clique, and then especially anchored by Fat Pat, made hip hop respect Houston.
Ain't no arguing with that,
I
man.
totally agree.
Ain't no arguing with
I totally
that.
agree.
And the thing about it is, it was an underground movement to start it. Like, these people got famous off of cassette tapes.
Doing stuff for that neighborhood.
Cassette tapes.
Yeah, it was neighborhood rapping.
Hey, they was rapping on beats that, me being from the Midwest and, you know, being around a lot of East Coast flavor,
Yeah.
and then hearing a lot about, you know, the heavy West Coast, like E40 and Too Short when you was a kid because your parents wouldn't let you listen to it loud in their house, right?
Yeah.
But check this out though. Out of all that, them boys was rapping over them beats
Yeah.
from all over the country
Yeah.
because of Screw. And
Right.
they learned all kinds of new
Look,
music.
and so did I. It's artists I never would have listened to if it wasn't on the Screw tape.
Right.
I got introduced to a lot of artists on the Screw tape. And I tell you, that West Coast did have a big influence, man. Oh, speaking of what, I want to ask y'all a question.
What's that? Shoot
Man, y'all give me y'all top, it's going to be tough, top 3 rap duos of all time.
Damn.
Yeah. He thought he knew that. Nah, you don't know what
He turned straight to
Rap
me.
duo.
He turned.
all
Okay.
time.
UGK, 8 Ball MJG,
Ooh.
Outkast.
Damn.
That's
And I'm not even. I know there's some New York or some West Coast. But that's my thing. In no particular order. I dare you to beat that. Go ahead.
I don't want no parts of that. Man, after that nigga just said niggas.
Man, look.
The niggas that
Yeah.
I grew up listening to.
Maybe I should have said 5.
Okay. Cause I was about
I
to
need a
say.
little more
It's on
space.
the curve.
I need more wiggle room.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
yeah.
2 more. I'm gonna tell you 2 more. Now, look
Okay.
at
What?
officially,
Okay.
I gotta say the Dog Pound.
That's not. That's
Is
4.
it a duo?
No.
Daz and Corrupt?
Yeah,
I'm talking
Dog
about
Pound.
Daz. Yeah,
That's
we
what I'm talking about,
Daz.
Dog Pound.
Okay, yeah,
But
but
look, I got an honorable mention.
okay. This is gonna be good. I know better than.
Pat and Kiki. Hey man, that duo right there was a bad motherfucker. Honorable mention, because they don't have no official album out.
Yeah.
But when I say duo, I want to hear some Pat Key too, man.
Yeah.
Ball and G,
Yeah.
Pimp and Bun, Dre and Big Boy. And look, and we can say we keep this shit in the South, man.
Yeah.
And I know there's some other, cause I like Nice and Smooth. Nice and smooth is funky, awesome hip hop junkies. All we wanna do is, man,
Okay.
I don't know. They was cold.
Oh man.
I don't know who was West Coast. It was somebody else.
Tell you,
Who was Mac 10 rapping with back then? That was a trio, right?
That was a trio. West
him and,
Coast. West
God,
Coast.
be legit.
Him, no, the Crip. What's his name?
West Side.
West Side?
Yeah. With the hair on the chin like that.
Dub C.
And then Dub C.
Yep.
Right, Dub C and Ice Cube. The West Coast Connect. Yeah. I bang.
Bow down.
Bow down.
We'll be coming to your time.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That was a trio though.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of. I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying my damnedest. To
Okay.
go
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, hip hop, I'm sorry.
Who?
Hip hop, I'm sorry.
Who?
Eric B.
and Rakim.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was just saying, where's the
But
East
they
Coast
both
at?
didn't rap though. Too
No,
the DJ.
no, right. But
But-
by name,
Yeah. So
them-
Okay,
I'm saying-
okay. So if we taking it there, what's the Jam Master J? And that's a trio.
But that-
Do you
no.
consider that? What do you consider that?
but there's
Run
but still it's a
DMC.
DJ. I
Come
don't
on,
know,
man.
you're right. You
That's
could
right.
say Run DMC
That's Run
because
DMC.
Come on,
that's
man.
a duo.
And with a DJ, duo with a DJ.
Duo with a DJ.
I'm trying. I'm putting on the East Coast. I'm trying to find some East
That was
Coast
hey,
action.
you put that. I forgot about
Hey,
that.
because what's the movie that they in? They
I
got
don't
the
know,
chick-
but walk this way.
They got the chick rapping. She spitting like a motherfucker on that bitch. She can't. They wrote her a rhyme. They on that bitch. They getting the record deal with Russell.
Oh, that new show.
No, it's an old movie. Cause my brother was
Oh, the
watching.
movie.
They on that break dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was it? It wasn't.
It might have been Walk This Way.
No. What was it? I remember you talking about. It was Russell Simmons.
Yeah, Russell Simmons was playing as
Oh man.
well.
I know
They
what
had
you're
a
talking about.
guy that was playing Russell Simmons, and he used the money and they got the
Yeah,
record
yeah.
deal, and they had Adidas, and he
I
was calling
remember,
up
but I
Adidas.
can't
He
remember
was like,
the name of
Adidas,
this
send
movie.
me some more pearl. Now Sheila E. It's
Yeah,
Sheila
Sheila
E. And I can't
Oh.
complain. This is that's okay. Anyways, yeah, I just showed a bunch of people how old I am with that.
Yeah, I don't like how Ball and G don't get their credit, man.
So
And
who are
it's,
your
how
three?
it- You really stole my three.
Of course, you stole everybody's three with that shit. Let's just be
Right.
honest.
But I say the dog, my Daz and Corrupt, them niggas, that was had some hits, man. It was ice water, man. Just on the West Coast side of the
I
game.
cannot deny that. They came hard. I listen to them every week. I have to go to my West Coast.
Okay, we'll take it a little further. Go trios.
Man, that causes me to really think.
The locks.
Oh, I forgot. Well, I'm
The
not
Locks.
just gonna mention this third base was a duo, but okay, y'all don't.
The locks, nigga. Styles P.
Oh yeah, the Locks.
Jada Kiss.
Oh God.
You know,
Vicious.
and she.
And you could throw the Ghetto Boys in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You know, that
It's
was
a trio.
number one.
Yeah. Space.
Number one.
Willie D.
Okay, I don't remember if Sugar T was with them, but I know it was E40, B Legit, and D Shot had a thing, and I really dug that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar T, that was like a four piece.
Yeah, but Sugar T wasn't rapping at first, so it was just them three. So that was a trio.
Okay.
You could consider that. It became a quartet, but yeah, it was a trio.
Shout out Soul Food Vegan.
Name me.
building.
Okay, before I did jump the gun. Well, I wanted to hear the trio.
You better not
but-
say group.
Nah, but I want to hear from what's a female duo or trio or any, not just R&B though.
Three,
I want
five,
The
to
Ghetto Twins.
the
Yeah,
spit.
the Ghetto Twins. You had
Okay.
357.
Okay.
You had I had one just in my mind right there. TLC was real hip hop,
Yeah,
R&B.
Yeah, they had a trio.
T-Boz was married to Mac 10, who was in West Coast Connect.
Right.
I don't know, there's quite a few
Yeah.
trios, but I thought you was gonna say group, and then I was just gonna
Okay,
say
let's-
hit you
let's-
with one.
Hit me with a group.
You said Salt and Pepper. I'm talking about group all over, just
Okay.
group in hip hop.
Good and all.
I like that. I like that. What you gonna say?
What you finna say? Wu-Tang, nigga.
Go ahead.
Dirty Same boys.
Hey.
You can't go wrong. You can't go. East Coast gonna
Bow down
Nobody
to
is
that.
gonna be in the stand up against that.
Nah.
But the screw look clear.
Yeah,
And
you damn
she
right.
see.
That's what I'm gonna
That's
do.
our Wu-Tang.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He said Wu-Tang. You know that nigga though. Hey man, don't say that because the nigga will say some wrong shit about Screw, and you just said you gonna be ready to fight.
You right.
So
You
if
right.
you gonna
You
say
right.
them people shit, say it
What
right.
is a bucket? A orangutan.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. Okay, my fault.
Like
my fault.
what?
My
You
fault.
never got down with Wu-Tang?
No.
Nah.
Don't let it
Really?
No.
Nah.
Method Man?
No.
at
I
all?
fuck with Method and Red on a couple
Personal
of,
level, a couple of songs.
couple what's them things you for
They was a
movies?
bad duet too
Soundtracks.
though. Method and Red was a bad
Yeah.
duo. I should say duet.
See, y'all steady with the bullshit. Then we gonna be doing the show out there. They gonna be like dead ass, homie. We
Yeah,
heard
for
the
real.
press box.
But-
We heard the old show, homie.
But Wu-Tang though.
Wu-Tang, you fuck with it.
Woo!
I was listening to
Rob,
You God.
who's on that song?
No, You God is was one of the Wu-Tang members.
Okay.
And he didn't get credit like a lot of them. You know, like what's his name that does the movies and stuff? RZA,
Yeah.
and Jizza, and Method, and ODB,
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer,
Yeah.
and what's old boy with the big face? Cream, get the money, dollar bills, y'all. Cash rules everything amount. What was his name?
ODB?
No. It was, anyway, y'all know Cream. Not that dude, but You God went hard. It's just all of them. The whole, like, it started off with like 9 and then went like 16 people because they added other people. But man, vicious group.
I'm gonna tell you something. If you wanna, oh no, that's really ODB. That's ODB.
Oh, ODB was hard.
I'm about to tell you some real spiritual, metaphysical, channeling type shit that you can listen to about the history, about ODB, about how he really was a god, how he called
Yeah.
himself Osiris and Big
Right,
Baby
right,
Jesus.
right. I listened
Hey
to
man,
it.
Brother Panic, if you got 2 or 3 hours, listen to Brother Panic lecture on Old Dirty Bastard.
Dude, I had his album. Dude had his, like, we call it WIC now, but like his government support
Yeah.
card on the album cover, and it was for real.
Yeah.
And dude worked. He was like unorthodox,
Hey.
but he was spitting. That's what I'm saying. His lyrics had content, but his character, his persona, was this drunk, high fool.
The drunken
that
master.
Drunken master.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Look,
Dude
look.
was the drunken.
What was it? Was it the
master.
Grammys that he got on and said the black man is God?
Yeah.
What award show was that?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it was
I can pull it up.
It was
A major one.
It was I think it was what was it?
He got on that motherfucker and said the black man is God.
It wasn't, I don't remember if it was the Grammys, but it was a big award show, whatever it was, but yeah, dude, though, his lyrical content, if you go back and listen to it, he was a Shaolin monk,
Yeah.
drunken master.
I'm gonna send you that just so you can have it. So if you ride, you do a lot of riding throughout the day. You got a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah.
hours, man. You listen to this, you're gonna be taken aback on how deep that shit.
Oh man. I grew up in the Midwest, and we had the Chicago music, and then we had a lot of East Coast because of just the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the West Coast, right? But check this out, we didn't get the South. But because in the Quad Cities where I was at, nobody really came up from the South. When I went to Baton Rouge, every summer I would bring back like New Orleans bounce and other down south music, like the Ghetto Boys.
Turning them on to the south.
Turn
to the
my
south.
whole
Yeah.
hood on
Yeah, that's how
to
you
the
do it.
south. And then we had the Midwest. In my area, we had just everything. So we listened to everything for real, man. And I think that's what some people miss out on now, especially this new generation, man. These folks, they only listen to like the baby and like down south
Yeah.
hip hop from right around here, Dallas.
A lot of people will chime out and be like, I want to just hear this one artist.
Right.
Instead of being an explorer of music and being like, any kind of music can move me, or if my pot, like you said, because it was a lot of transfer, like, nigga, I got this shit that's jamming.
Right.
You ought to hear this shit, so I'm going to play the tape for you, and then you going to dub it, and then you going to take it wherever you from, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, or CD, or whatever, however it may go. It's a lot of, you know, because a lot of the artists now put out so much music and so much content where people only have to listen to that one, you know what I mean, at the same time. They
Right.
doing a lot, so it's streaming them to be like, just focus on me, just focus on me.
Just
You know?
focus on me, man.
Yeah.
Back to what we were talking about, ODB.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They end up sending our brother to prison, you know what I'm saying? And they end up, like I seen the YouTube, they pumped him full of Therazine because of what we say now, mental health issue. Like they say the brother had shit going on inside to where they had to medicate him and try to tone him down.
Right.
But a lot of people that we know, even I'm gonna say all of us, suffer. We all know we suffer from PTSD. We all suffer from that, but a lot of people also got things going on mentally
Mm-hmm.
that it's no outlet to really seek relief because you know as a black man.
Right.
We don't want to go to, everybody got problems. So we have to pick and choose when to present our problems. And then when we do, we have to guard who that is because you may be having a rough day.
Right.
Or you may be going through something that you've been holding in for this long.
Absolutely.
He may be going through the same type of shit. And so when I come to try to tell, hey bro, I'm fucked up, it just might be the wrong time. And like I said, you don't have a license to do that. Neither do you. Neither do I.
Well, technically, but I did spend 16 years working mental health in just about every capacity you could think of.
Time out.
16.
Time out, Real.
16
Time
years.
out.
When was you gonna say that?
I got my as I look over the stat sheet, I failed to realize my man had a triple double this day.
Hey,
And I wanted to point that out. I was wrong.
hey, I'm just saying, I got 6 jobs. That's all I'm saying. For real.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What you say? What the people be saying?
What is that?
What you said before we came on there? Don't play. What you say? What the people be saying when you said something? You said something that was true, and you was like, "What the people be saying?" No cap.
Oh, that's the youngsters.
He's like,
Hey, no cap, though, bro.
No cap.
No,
You can check my
cap,
record.
boy,
That's what I
no,
started
no,
off doing.
stand up.
Look,
Yeah.
2002 to 2018.
yeah, that ain't no cap. That's what that stand for. When you say stuff like that's true,
Yeah,
Hey,
June of
you can
2002.
stand on. There's no cap.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, mental health specialist. And I don't mean that.
That's what
I
I
don't mean
That's
that.
my
I'm not
title.
trying to be facetious. I'm
No,
saying
that's-
that.
Or saying that loosely.
That's
So-
that's a great title.
So we know a lot of people don't have access. We don't even know where we can't name one psychiatrist.
Well, yeah,
So-
if you're not in the industry, right?
No, ain't none of these niggas us. I've never known a psychiatrist.
You would be surprised.
I'm talking about me personally. I've never known personally a black person that has had the opportunity, and I say opportunity because we used to look at it like something wrong with you. You need to go see a psychiatrist. You crazy. You tripping. You out of line. No, but I realize now how important it is to be able to go sit down and tell somebody what the hell is going on with you.
Let me tell you how ingrained I am, CA.
Mm-hmm.
Bar in mental health. Just today when I got off from work, right, off of one job and went on to the other one. I stopped at the store. And one of my former clients, when I was before I became a forensic specialist, right?
CSI
In mental
type
health.
shit?
No.
Oh, in the
Mental
mind.
health.
Oh,
Yes,
boy, that's
yes,
cold.
yes,
That's
yes.
cold.
Before I did that, I did these programs where I got people with mental health out of jail,
Yeah.
right? Jail diversion. And one of them is always at this store, right? Chop it up and everything. He does some work for me. It's all good now because I'm not working at capacity. He can work for me, right?
Yeah.
So he does some work for me. But then this other cat who used to huff paint.
Yeah.
This brother's mental, right?
Yeah.
This is how bad he didn't take care of himself and nobody else did, was he would huff gold paint.
Damn.
Brain jacked up. You hear me?
Yeah, they all gone.
And he was out there talking just as crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm not arguing with him, but I'm trying to make reason.
Yeah.
And I had to come to grips with understanding that he may not ever reason again on the level.
Right.
But I don't think anything less of that brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already know what led to it and what could. I don't know why he started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is facts. Anybody that was at the corner store today can tell you that that happened. This afternoon, this evening, whatever you call it, evening. And so it's a lot of us get help, bro, but not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I know black psychiatrists. I know 3 of them in this area. One of them in Longview.
No shit.
I knew him the first day he got hired on the place. I worked there for 16 years. I saw a lot of doctors come and go. A lot of people come and go.
Mm.
I came and went twice. I got fired from there twice.
Hey.
It was Sabine Valley the first time, community health board the second time.
Mhm. I heard
But
Sabine
I'm gonna
Valley.
tell you, the same reason, it was all me. Neither one of the 5 was justified because I went back.
Mm-hmm.
I could go back. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, I understood that it was bigger than me. But what I'm telling you about is dealing with people with mental health. It helped me deal with the fact that I had to deal with some stuff where I might be suffering because I'm struggling financially because I didn't have enough faith.
Man.
And all I'm telling you, man, is that all of us, man, brothers, we be acting like we don't have the moments, especially if you lost a parent you love or a child. If you don't have them days where you be like, you know what, you know, it's real rough around here. You ain't real. I'm telling you that.
See, like, shedding light on just transferring from what you were saying and just thinking about what Jay's saying is like, it's definitely in the black community, it definitely hasn't been a quote unquote high point of emphasis or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or awareness. And so coming from the point that you involved in it and you know this much, it's like, it's a benefit to have you. So we need to transition to how we can use our platform to make sure, make people aware that, hey, it's all right.
Before you get in, I want to say this. I want to jump on something that you said that I know personally. I know from a period of, I say maybe 25, maybe to 32 years of age. I didn't realize at the moment, but I was depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
I was depressed.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know it at the time. I didn't know it at the time. But as I look back, I realized that a lot of my
Actions.
rough years and my actions
Yeah.
and me trying to escape it and some of the mechanisms I used to escape that was detrimental to me, the reason why a lot of that was, I would say 95%, because I was fucked up. I was broke. I had just enough to make me think I had enough. That's all I had. But I realized, man, it's rough, man, when you ain't got the type of resources that you know you need in order to get to where you're trying to get to. That's depressing in itself.
It's
And
challenging.
And the PTSD for being a black man
Just-
in America. People don't understand that aspect. It's like, I know people try to say that other groups, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of people that say that women struggle.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, women always have a moneymaker.
Facts.
And for a man, a black man in America, and if you strong-willed, man, you don't know how much it's like buck breaking
Oh yeah, they gonna test you.
to try to bow down.
Yeah, yeah. They gonna try to break you.
because that's what they want.
This
It's not what they need. It's just what they want
To break
And
you.
It's not even just
To break you.
Color
Yes.
people. It's so institutionalized. Our own people do it,
yeah.
and so man, you right, bro.
They
That's all
definitely
I'm
gonna
saying.
break you.
You got to take care
Try
of
to.
yourself, though.
Try to.
I was thinking about this, man. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is gonna take care of you like that.
Come on.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, you right, bro. I mean, I know I had some moments where I was depressed, but then I began to think if my stuff was situational. So last week, y'all, I was like, I gotta get some checked on, right? And so I finally went to the doctor after like 3 years, and I learned that, all of my numbers are out of whack. Then I learned that on Wednesday, the day after this show. That's why I was a little lethargic. I didn't understand what was going on with me. And then Wednesday, I learned that news. By Thursday, I'm on medication. I learned Saturday that one of the youngsters I know from around the way, his mom hit me up. He's in the ICU. I know him, I know his mom, I know his grandmama. All of them real well. He's like 25 years old. I go and see him. I said, man, I saw you and I thought something's going on. I need to go get checked out. And now you in here. I asked the nurse, tell me the numbers on this, that. And I got to thinking, his numbers were better than my numbers. And he was in the hospital in the ICU, and he's like significantly like 17 years younger than me.
Damn.
Right?
Damn.
And I say to myself, man, not only do you take care of your health, man, like your physical health, but your mental, man. It's even if you lose some of your physical, if you got your mental,
Right.
you got
Right.
more than most.
That's
Tell them
like
ways to keep, not to cut you off, tell them ways you like to keep your mental sharp.
Man, I don't know if I do a good job at it
It ain't
because I
even
got
about
my
that, but
moments. But
you're
I'm gonna
good.
share what you
Yeah,
said. I'm just
yeah,
making sure people
yeah,
know.
yeah, your
I
good
ain't
might help
perfect.
somebody else.
I be breaking down and I be wanting to break some shit up, But check this out. One is drinking water. Okay. And then number two is making sure your body got the right minerals and nutrients it needs. However you do that, as long as you got what your body needs, then whatever else extra you put on, then that means you need to figure out a way to counterbalance that. But get what your body needs, when it comes to the vitamins and the foods you eat. That's number two behind the water. And then number three is you got to have outlets. You got to have something to direct energy toward when bad energy gets on you.
Facts.
Whatever it is, exercise,
Reading, exercising,
sex,
whatever.
something
Something.
to get your mind off of things.
Yeah, a lot of
that
niggas
isn't,
a lot of
that isn't
niggas-
artificial. Like
a lot of
drugs.
niggas will kill you dead because they ain't had no pussy.
Nah,
Right.
for real.
No doubt.
Murder.
for real.
A lot of police, a lot of people that in our daily lives,
In
that
authoritative
just got some-
positions that
That you're
don't-
gonna counteract with
Yeah.
daily.
They ain't
Right.
fucking, man.
Yeah,
It's bad. They never have been fucking.
need to be doing
This
it more.
I want to segue
Okay.
off into your second key point because how you and said was going a minute ago to take us off into it. The whole with the mental aspect. You had it up there a minute ago about something before you manifest. What was
Oh, wake up
it? Wake up.
and manifest.
Wake up and manifest.
Yeah.
I think that's strong because when I was in that state of depression, it's like whether I was high, doing this, that, and the third, trying to escape what was going on with me at that present time, I didn't face it head up. I didn't face my issue head up to realize it started with me, and I can be the one to change it. And how can I change it? I don't want to use wake up loosely, but you gotta wake up to the reality of you create this shit yourself. Everything that I went through, regardless of the circumstances, upbringing, I can damn near play it out in my head how it was a thought before it happened, whether good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was times, man, when I was rapping, man, I rap some shit, and it'd be some shit fucked up, and that shit would manifest in real life. It may be 2-3 years later, but I'd be like, it's the same shit I rapped about.
Right.
So maybe I need to change what comes out of my mouth
Yeah.
to order to, you know what I'm saying, change my surroundings. We gotta speak life and not death. That's what's wrong with the music, the culture. I ain't gonna say that's the only problem, but that's a big problem, man, that what's wrong with the culture right now, because we're talking about our mental health.
Right.
We're talking about what we feed our minds, our physical health, what we feed our bodies.
Right.
So our mental health, what we take in on the TV, what we take in on the radio, on the
Yeah.
People don't. They gonna think you full of shit on that. They gonna be like, nah, I can watch whatever I want to watch.
I know what's going in. I can
So
change
you-
the channel. I don't have to watch that.
And this ain't nothing but a TV show. This is entertainment. And
Right.
they gonna spin it.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It's a program. It's a television
Come on.
program.
Come
That's
on.
what it is.
So as you watch the Housewives, and as you watch the Empires, and as you watch, even now, Sesame Street, I just seen on Sesame Street, I can't think of the dude's name. I don't know, maybe the nigga who's a famous, and he's on all the red carpet, the black man in a beard, but the nigga's in a dress.
Yeah.
He's on Sesame Street in a dress now. So we don't realize how the attack on our psyche, the attack on our subconscious, on how the grown folks saying what you said, man. They don't even think twice about watching the Housewives of Atlanta. And all we see on these shows is niggas and bitches fighting each other, cussing each other out. Ain't nobody holding nobody up with respect.
Nuh-uh.
We look at Empire, we see a bunch of just dysfunction. And this shit been going on for 20 years or 15 strong years. Probably now 20, I've been out of school, we out of school 20 years. 20 years strong, the network has went all the way down the shitter to where now, you know, all type of filth is on your TV, and you don't think this shit attack your subconscious mind?
I definitely
You don't even
don't.
think in the commercials they play on TV,
I definitely don't do
they
it.
because underlying shit up under the thing
Yeah.
that you might even see with your conscious mind, but your subconscious catch all the little innuendos they say. Even the babies do, and we wonder why the babies are so lost or programmed to realize, man, it's okay for them to show us two boys kissing. If you're a boy and you want to kiss a boy, that's your life. But you can't do that standing in front of my store out here.
Yeah.
You can't do this. You got to do this shit when you want to do it. But now they'll show that to you on your TV program.
Man,
Now
they
go
got
ahead,
it.
man.
They got it on
Shit.
the cartoon where he say he got dad number 1 and dad number 2.
Yeah.
It's called the Proud Family, or not the Proud Family.
The Proud Family.
Yeah, I apologize. That was hold up.
I'm gonna
The
tell you.
Odd Family or something like that.
There was an article in the paper, man, like yesterday maybe, and it really rubbed me wrong because like this article's about this skincare product out of a dude that came out of Longview, and it's like targeting these groups of people. But I'm clearly seeing in this the groups that they're targeting or that they're going to help with products is a marketing ploy. And I began to think about how much work Punch put into Punch Cosmetics.
Shout
And I was
out.
like,
Shout
they
out, Punch.
never did an article on her.
Yeah.
And then the target audience, and I'm thinking to myself, nobody is saying anything in the belt buckle of the Bible Belt about these supposedly target groups. And it's the same thing they'll say, veterans or people in the armed services, that gets everybody's emotions up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they might say either youth or elderly. But now the article read millennials and LGBTQ.
Wow.
I said millennials and LGBTQ. I'm like, okay, it's a skincare product. Millennials are going to pick whatever they want from off the internet that they can get the best price on, right? Okay, and or who? Everybody says veterans. So who are you targeting? And I thought to myself, they are the institutions are avoiding us black folks so readily available, and then there's so few of us that really try to bend the curve back. It's like, no wonder we all be cracking up, man.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder we be fighting and all you see on these shows is pain, because I think people want to hear about pain more than they want to hear about success.
Come on, man.
They do.
Come on.
And especially with black people. I was talking about this with a couple of brothers the other day.
Me.
They know the pain threshold for black people is above the fucking scale, man.
That shit
It's
is
up
the
there.
same. Man,
It's
listen,
up there.
It's the same.
We know that.
But they treat us like we can take
No,
anything.
I take that back. It's not the same.
It's definitely not.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
And
why.
I got my own opinion. Why? Go ahead. You
Let me
go.
tell you
Go
why.
ahead.
I'm not even talking about just physical.
I hear you.
I'm talking about mental.
I was.
Now, these people that had this system set up the way it is, I'm gonna say not as mentally strong. They can't take the shit that we done took. I'm gonna tell you, I was reading this book. The book is called Stupid White Men. And I think I done said this on one of our shows before. But the book called Stupid White Men by Michael Moore, the same dude that did Fahrenheit 9/11.
Yeah, right.
He was saying, he was writing this book. It was a movie, documentary or something. And in the documentary, they had a black man, some kind of way, that was gunned down by somebody else. Moved to the next scene, they had a fake rabbit that was hit on top of the head and killed.
They was all worried about the animal, not the nigga.
It wasn't even a real rabbit. But it was white people that couldn't sleep, that was having nightmares. It's a reporter having nightmares.
Yeah.
So my point is this: that people, everybody, has been so desensitized to the pain of the black man, black woman, black race, original people, so desensitized to it that it's just like seeing you just kill an ant. And so we don't hardly see white folks getting gunned down on the news. We don't see these images. We never seen on a large scale from 100 years ago how they had niggas hanging up in trees. All our history books showed you this right here, compared over and over. They showed you the dogs getting sick on it. They showed you the mistreatment of the black man. So we ain't even accustomed to, and white folks, not only us, but the white folks ain't accustomed to seeing them get hit upside the head or being on the short end of the stick.
Django. But here's the thing though. There's nothing we can do to change their mind, right? But it's up to us to take care of us. I was where'd it go? Well, I got a card, y'all. This is one thing that I've tried to do. Can you zoom in on that one? This is one thing I've been trying to do, and I finally did it.
Oh, yeah.
And that is join a black bank.
Salute.
And that's your black debit card right there.
Yeah.
Salute to that. Definitely salute. to
You
that.
know, there's so many things you can do, man, and we just don't do them, man.
Before
You
you
go
go
for a short period of time.
Before you go any further, tell our people how you got hooked up with the black bank, where it is, so they can go put their money inside of a black financial institution.
You can Google black banks in the United States, and it'll show you 2 or 3 of them. I just went with the one that was nearest by. It's out of Houston.
Well, it's in Houston.
Yeah,
It's a black-owned bank
yeah,
in Houston.
yeah.
So if you want to put your money in a black institution,
Right.
Google it, Black Bank in Houston, and go from there.
One United, right? I
Yeah.
ain't getting no kickback, but One United Bank. I don't have a real relationship with them yet because I just got my card today. But I opened up the account a couple weeks ago, and I got another card coming because I wanted to open up 2 accounts.
Okay.
But the thing of it is it's an online banking thing.
Right.
Everybody does it. All I need to know is that my money is secure digitally so that I can move it around the way I want to move it around. Because everything is digital. If I need to pay somebody by Zelle or whatever, you can do it with that. So that's good enough for me.
They got Zelle too.
They let you monitor your other accounts too that you feed into it. So I can see them all at the one app of all of what my money's doing. You know, what
It's
the
an app
balance
for
is
this
on.
bank.
For the bank, the bank's app.
That's a good job.
Right?
I like
And so it's all online, so it's all intuitive, right? But I said to myself, why not? Anybody can invest in any bank. I'm like, why not invest in a black? White folks can invest in a black bank.
I mean,
All
it
you
ain't like
care
you gotta
about is
have
that your
one-
money is secure.
You gotta have one bank account anyway. So why
Who
wouldn't
does?
you?
Hey, listen,
I'm going to make this maneuver too. Shout out. I know somebody
you
else.
got to have
this
2
too.
bank accounts. I prefer 6, but you need to have 2.
I'm gonna make that my third one.
Yeah. If you ain't got one, hey,
That'd
if
be
you
my
don't-
third if I'm able to be a part of it and
It
get
is,
down
we
there.
gotta do it.
Yeah,
We gotta put a $100 in there, man.
Yeah, we have to put that money on them cards, buying them little
Yeah, we
gift
can do
cards
it.
that you can recharge, man. Get you an account, that way you can handle business.
You right.
Get your a business account too. I'm gonna move my business account there too.
You right.
Yeah.
You're definitely right, man. Transitioning. What else going on with you guys, man?
Man, listen, man. Besides that little medical stuff, man, life has been good. You know.
I tell you what's going on. Y'all know we got cups, we got t-shirts. We talking about some merch. We got merch for the Press Box Media Group.
Definitely do.
We got events coming up. We're gonna have merch, but also, I got a store. If y'all ever heard of Etsy, Etsy.com is even an app. I have an Etsy store, and it's called T.R.A.P Exclusives.
Right.
T.R.A.P.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I started this shit about a year ago, but I put stuff on there periodically. I sell things, whatever. But you can go on the T.R.A.P Exclusives, and you can get you some press box gear offline.
Definitely.
You can go to T.R.A.P Exclusives and get some press box hoodies, t-shirts. You can catch us in the streets. We got t-shirts at all times. We got cups.
Yeah.
What else we got, man?
Man, we can definitely put you on some stuff to get you some logos made if you need to be in touch with that person. We got some graphic designers that that's down with us. As you can see, we transitioned. This wall was just red. We got a couple banners. We got a lot of stuff going on, man, to where you can definitely be a part of. I'm pulling up the where we'll actually be with the pop-up working
This month.
22nd, eh?
This month.
this event.
February.
We're gonna be at a music conference Saturday, February 22nd, 2020 this year.
Tyler, Texas.
Live podcast, photo shoot, pop-up shops, performances, and this is provided by
The plug.
the plug. And you got major labels gonna be in there from Def Jam to Swisher House. Of course, the Blaze is in the house. Shout out DJ Juice. You know what I mean?
Juice box.
And calling all producers, all promoters, videographers, photographers, whatever you got going on. If you trying to showcase and network like they be doing in the cities that you see at these events, and
It's
different
real
things,
industry shit. It's a real industry event. if
come
you-
rub the shoulders.
If you in the game, because it's all entertainment. If you in the
Yeah.
game, you need, and especially if you call yourself a East Texas local artist, why not come to a event first of its kind right about now, man.
and get the doors open.
You
with
should
us.
be there.
Like
You
I
should be
said,
there.
we have we launching our website. It's definitely in the works. We like to see here. We don't like to talk about stuff until it's done. But the website will be up shortly. You know, I think it's done.
Please believe.
I think it's done, but it will be up where we can operate if you need to go there to try to set up anything or just get background on exactly what's going on with the press box, man. So definitely, man. The merch game is a whole animal itself. So like I said, if you need anything at any time, definitely connect with us. And the thing about us, like we said, we gonna be at the plug, but we ain't tripping with the plug. If you got something you got going on, and you trying to get an event situated, and we got somebody that we can help you put y'all in contact with, hey,
That's
man,
what we do.
we
We
just-
acting as liaisons all 2020, man.
Man, come on, man.
We'll put you right where you need to be, with who you need to be, when you need to be there.
Whether whoever it is, you need to
You
be
know
there.
what? You know what? Just you when you were just talking,
What's that?
you inspired me.
That's deep.
You know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to do a cooking show.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all ain't never met. None of y'all probably either, unless you know me.
No.
Y'all have not met anybody as gifted with a spoon as I.
Ah, boy, he talking a lot. He
I
talking
don't
a lot.
know, man. I got
Hey.
so few vegan on my thing, man.
Oh yeah. I've seen it. I haven't tasted it.
Let me
Right.
let me
right.
say this.
But
Let me
I
say
cook
this.
with meat. Though.
Let me say this. You want to do this cookie show.
Yeah.
Let me be on the director team to make this shit happen ASAP.
Man,
Let's get one episode and do
We
it.
just what we need is
A pilot.
couple. Yeah, we just need a
pilot.
couple of or we could do
We need a
something
stove
like
and groceries.
Not no stove. You know the little. We gotta get one of those burners.
No, sir.
Yeah, that's all you need.
No, sir. Man, we're gonna do
Oh,
this
we're gonna
right.
just go to the kitchen.
Man, we finna do it. We ain't gonna play with
Just go
this
to
shit.
the kitchen.
We ain't cooking. I mean, no,
Yeah.
shout out to everybody, man, behind the walls. But we ain't behind the walls, man. We gotta do this shit the right way. Let me direct. Let me be the director of this. Let me be the executive producer.
Man, you know what? We need to do some
Let's do it. Let's
I'll
do
make
it.
this shit happen, man.
Let's
Let
do
me
it.
be the
Let's
executive
do
cooking.
producer.
Hey, we can.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
I'm talking about we're gonna bring in the film crew. We ain't gonna play with this shit. All you gotta work
Do
about
some
is cooking.
cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey y'all.
gotta understand.
Y'all was here with said divinely inspired this man to make this cooking show.
We need to do cooking.
And it's finna go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, worm. Yeah. Little nigga like to eat.
Yeah.
I saw you know.
When you
I'm
come
with
to
it.
my town.
Yeah.
You gonna buy down.
Yeah.
Hey, give me that sponsor one more time.
Hey man, we in here sponsored by CFS, Chadwick Financial Solutions, for all of your tax refund purposes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you again, Chadwick Financial Solutions, man. Longview, Texas, right there. Let's just spread this black dollar. Let's put our black dollars in some black financial institutions.
Man.
Let's do business with black people every day. You
Come
know,
on, man.
circulate this dollar. You know, but I don't give a damn. If you got a product, you got a good business, you got a good service, you're gonna get some business from me, and I'm gonna tell somebody about it. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna shit on a black person the first time they fuck up with some business. I'm not gonna do that.
Not gonna do
Nah.
No, man. Everybody it's trial and error with this shit, man.
Yeah.
We learning as we go. So if you go to spend some money with somebody black and you get some service that's subpar, perhaps you should try to speak to somebody in a managerial position and
Sure.
just give them your point of view about how they can make their business better or how they can make the customer's experience better. But don't go tell,
The
hey
brand.
man, I just went over to
Peter Paul
Says,
Miller.
I went over to Says barbecue pit and man, that shit wasn't
Oh.
that nigga ain't had no barbecue sauce. How the hell you got barbecue? But you ain't barbecue. Man, don't do that, man. Give that man a benefit of the doubt. He done sold so much barbecue that day, he sold out.
The sauce is ready a little dry, baby. My bad. I get you.
Anything, but don't just go
I
shit
hook
on
you
the
up
black
next
person
time.
the first chance you get when you see them making a move.
This is facts. This is real facts.
We
boy.
tend to do that.
Boy, I don't know why we've been given so many chances.
The other motherfuckers.
Boy, look here.
So many chances, y'all. We be giving, man, listen.
We the nicest, forgivingest, forgiving.
To everybody else except each other.
Motherfucking nigga wanna
Okay,
crucify.
I'm
about-
Yeah. Hold up. Yeah.
What?
I was just making sure we was all there too, cause we finna go there. That nigga slapped the table, you rubbed your head, I stuck my hand in there. We was finna go there.
Look
So I,
like I'm looking on the
so I had to pull us back.
IG live.
I just pulled it
Is
right.
that Beetlejuice?
I just,
Excuse me. Listen, if you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Like.
Be sure to like.
sure.
Be sure to leave comments. You know what I'm saying?
Tune in to my boy be on Facebook
Tell
Live.
Tony tune in, cause I know you got the whole
Gumbo
audience.
talk. He be gumbo. It's a gumbo mind talk.
Yeah, I'm whipping it on Thursday.
I hate I missed Thursday. I was doing.
Well, the last Thursday the power went out, so it was all archived audio.
Okay.
Anyway, but this week Thursday is Say It Now, and that stems from the whole Kobe situation. For people, since everybody want to talk about it, let's really talk about it.
Say it now.
And let's say it now.
Yeah, say
If
it now.
you got something that needs to be said,
Say it now.
say it
I
now.
like
Cause
that.
somebody didn't wake up this morning. How the preacher say? Somebody
Say it
didn't
now.
wake up this morning.
I like that. I like that.
You
Man.
know, so if you woke up on top of the dirt, you had a good day.
I like that. Say
You had a
it
good
now.
day, man. Y'all got any closing words, man? We ain't gonna be here long, but we did come strong tonight.
Man, I'm good, man. I feel like I got everything out. It's on y'all, the big homies.
At Gumbo Talk, Thursday nights at 8, Facebook Live, and on Blog Talk USA, Blog Talk Radio, 515-605-9375, 430-558-0058 will get you the mobile notary, as well as Max 365 if you need to get your weight up
Sir.
when it's time to go to business. And then as always, you know, if you have any need for jobs or you have positions for young people that are able to pay them a decent wage so that they can get their feet wet in your industry, holler at me at those numbers too, and we can talk about getting young people to work.
Man,
There you have it.
what
right
you got,
there.
Jay? You got anything for you?
Man, that's it, man. This is Trap Talk. You know what I'm saying? We talking real aspects professionally.
Yes, sir.
Most of the time you can catch us here on Tuesday, but we all got busy schedules, so sometimes we gotta just figure it out the best way we can figure it out.
Yes, sir.
So if you're not, like I say, go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, man. I be doing these little Snapchat giveaways. If you're on my Snapchat, I'll fuck around and give away $75, $100 to somebody, you know, that follow the instructions, man.
That's
It
it.
ain't nothing but free money, man. We're just trying to get our subscribers up, run our views up, run our likes up, and tell y'all this real trap talk, man. But that's all I got, man.
Man, that's it, man. That was it, man. Like I said, I ain't have nothing. I was letting y'all close this out. So, as always, thank you. And always love on my end, man. Press box.
You know.
Man, we out of here.